I don't know what's going on right now.
Well, I kept asking you guys to let them... Oh, whatever.
And they say that the Discord is broken.
Oh.
Well, we didn't hear you because you keep, you know, sounding out. We didn't hear you say anything.
Should we disconnect and reconnect?
I don't know.
Okay, we should not do that. Because I can hear Kit clacking on the screen.
No, stay put.
No, stay put.
Say, win the clan, abandon clan, doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Gonna do lots of stuff today, tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Okay,
Then
great.
came a dragon many years ago. Nothing can stop the dragon. Cause he's the evil dragon. Evil dragon. He's such an evil dragon. Look out!
Dickie, we can't hear you.
That's because I'm not saying anything.
He's
Okay,
mad.
what's going on?
I have no freaking clue.
Huh?
Okay. Right. There we go. Okay. Looks like what it did was generate a new link, so give me a sec.
Right, okay.
Okay, so sorry, having to sort everything out. Okay. Nope, it's just called YouTube being a pillock. See, what YouTube is meant to do is when your stream drops off and then reconnects, it goes, oh, okay, we'll just continue the stream. But it looks like now what it's doing is it tries to go, oh, this is clearly a new stream, even though it's barely been a few minutes since the last stream. So it's stupid.
Got it. So, back to our regularly scheduled adventure?
Yeah. Okay, right. Give me a sec. Okay. Going to just get the music playing. Okay. So, what was I? Firebear was just like, yeah, I got to go on the ride. It was fun. We also chased off a bat. Uh-huh.
Ooh, hang on a
Sure
second.
you did.
Techie, could we get the screen?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yay!
You can't handle the screen.
I can, in fact, handle the screen. I need
No,
one.
you can't.
Actually, if I put this on my surface and I hold it and in my hands, then I'm technically handling the screen.
Silence, fool.
No! Anyway, hey, Ice Bear.
Yeah?
I'm glad that you and Firebear are able to get along. Hey, Firebear.
Yeah?
I am completely okay with you fusing with Jetstream because I understand that when you with her, you're going to protect her. But understand this.
I protect her real
just
good.
Leans over, smiling at Firebear. If you ever put humans in jeopardy again, I'm taking you apart.
I did?
Did you understand what I just said?
Jetstream was in danger. She called me. I kicked bat
So,
butt.
what happens if you hurt another human?
I won't. Humans are too squishy.
Yeah? And then, what'd you do?
Sung death metal.
We like
but
squishy things.
you caused a riot from being dismantled.
That was Jetstream's idea. She didn't like the paperwork.
Yeah, but you enabled her and do a dumb idea.
I
No,
just
I
gave
didn't
her the
like the
power she
paperwork.
needed. She
Okay,
needed
I'm
to
going to talk
defeat
to
the
you in a
bat.
moment. So, Firebear,
That wasn't me.
humans are in the vicinity. Okay, am I going to have to put you in a very dark pit for you to learn your lesson?
What? I didn't do it. I feed
I'm
off
just
her
gonna
anger
turn around
and
and-
fear.
Tiptoe away.
Wait a second, am I talking to Ice Bear or Firebear?
No, Firebear. Like, Ice Bear actually steps in and is like, no. Firebear doesn't control her. He feeds off her anger and fear. That's it. He can persuade her in small ways, but it's more... Combining isn't as simple as someone just, is the voice in your head that tells you what to do. It's more... he just feeds off her anger and fear. He was defending her, I think.
Okay,
I
guys,
yeah?
I understand everything that you were saying. On the other hand,
you're gonna roll sneaky, aren't you?
I get that, and that's cool that you defended her, but I'm still going to have Optimus Prime. What?
Jetstream, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, you got 5 on sneaky.
Cool. I'm gonna sneak away.
Does anyone notice? Well, no one of the immediate group notices. Retrowave.
Yeah, I'm going to roll sneaky.
+2 on the dice.
Oh.
That's a 6.
Okay, so you beat her by 1, but Jetstream, you do have fate points to burn. He's gonna find you, unless you burn fate points.
Just want to jet fly away. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, cute Seeker Cybertronian, it is. Okay. She gets up to a 7.
Okay. She can get away.
Yep, it looks like a certain NPC is gonna have to get made soon. Okay.
Alright.
So, and...
So,
Firebear's
guys, I just want you
okay.
to all understand that I am ultimately responsible for Jetstream, and everything that she does, and every bad thing she does, falls upon my head. So that means that eventually I'm going to have to start doing something. And if you guys aren't helping me, I'm going to have to do a drastic something.
Ah, understood. I want to keep doing things with Jetstream, so if that means I have to help you look after her, sure thing. Just let me, be violent if I have to protect her.
Okay, Cool. I'm glad that I hear that one. All I want to hear from you is, I promise to defend any humans and to not manipulate them. That's it.
Yep, I will not manipulate any humans and I will defend them.
Good. Thank you very much. Now, Jetstream...
Oh, sorry. I just forgot. Whoop. Pop. So, Jetstream,
No.
oh no. She disappeared. God, you didn't say that she could
No.
turn invisible!
No, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I can deal with this.
It's not fine. It's not fine at all.
No, no, no. It really is. It really is fine.
That sounds fine.
So Retrowave is going to go back to the middle of town, where all of Jetstream's plushies are. And he's going to put them all in a big plastic bag and put them in a very unknown location. And she can have them back when she publicly apologizes.
Oh,
You know what?
outrageous.
Yeah, Ice Bear's like, you know what? We're gonna help you with that. Are
You know
we?
what? I'm going to accept your help.
Huh, are we? Well, yes. Can I rip apart a couple of them?
Oh,
The Furby ones. Yes!
Just the Furby ones. By the way, before we go, Iron Will, Steelheart, you didn't have to help me, and I really appreciate it.
Hey, it was Jetstream with Firebear. Honestly, I'm surprised that we didn't call in more backup. She can be very dangerous. She is still very dangerous.
Fortunately, you're very big and very fast.
Yes, yes I am.
Oh, and Steelheart, sorry about the, he points at his cheek, for the, confusion.
I'll consider it a love tap. That's the term,
Cool!
right?
Come on, MFA, let's get out of here.
Awkward. As they go off to return to, you know, their Silverhawk stuff. Right.
From their perspective, the Griffin Rock episode was just over again. Like,
It's like-
it's a good thing we're out of that problem now.
Huh, good thing we didn't have to get the new guy in. Eesh.
In any case, Retrowave is now on the hitting the streets with a black plastic bag and just shoveling in all of the plushies. This has been my greatest enemy since the start of going to Earth. And now for my revenge! Oh, this one's actually really cute.
Mine!
He looks left and right and just shoves it into his chest.
Jerk. Beef.
Actually, Firebear just seems a bit uncomfortable. It's like, I'm gonna clean up.
What? Oh, I mean, and Retrowave just looks at the abomination of Jetstream's statue.
I really need
Might
to clean up.
You might want to get some help with that.
No help's needed. I can do this. Please. And Icebear's just kind of sits there, it's like, oh yeah, that's right, you're a bit of a... Yeah, he doesn't need help with this.
Yeah, just look at Retrowave's face right now and it says it.
Firebear seems to have this odd compulsion. He's a bit OCD with order. It's weird.
I kind of get it. I don't get it.
He's paranoia and fear. I'm cool and relaxed. I don't mind things being a bit messy. He does. It wigs him out.
Oh. Oh, okay.
But he's also too paranoid to ask for help.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
As you see Firebear actually dismantling the stage, cutting things into decent shapes to shove in the bins and all that, actually slowly and surely clearing up the area. It's like, this has to be clean. Ugh. Humans, so dirty.
Retrowave is just smiling, wondering, I wonder if I should tell him that convention site was supposed to belong to someone else. Nah. He looks like he's having too much fun.
Well, to be fair, the convention stage also has an iron will-sized hole in it.
Details. In any case, I think that's the rest of the plushies. Alright, now to find a very deep, dark hole to shove these down.
Well, on the subject of deep, dark holes that people keep putting themselves in, Jetstream, what are you doing?
I'm gonna raid a toy store, just like I said I would.
Last time you did that, you brought home a demonic plushie.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean, chances are that won't happen again.
Field trip, then! Field trip!
You know what? Sure. Where to?
Yay! Take a wild guess.
Space?
No!
Megatron's backyard?
He's got a backyard.
Cybertron?
Disneyland?
No.
Australia?
Yeah! They'll go to the scrapyard.
You know, you do need to make up the other characters for me to use. You know that.
I will, at some point.
Okay.
For now, Bumblebee notices Jetstream on the exterior monitors like, okay guys, everyone just hide, hopefully she'll see me and go away.
Well, it's like, okay everyone, she's the one I was talking about and you've already left. A2 fix it?
We believe in you, leader! Fight on!
They took on Megatronus. They braved through a giant,
Yeah, that's how they...
and
That's why they don't want to deal with this.
As soon as the tiny little sparkling appears, that they all flee.
Legendary Autobot Commander versus one sparkly girl.
Well, to be fair, it's like... this case, they can pick their fight, and it's like, no, we don't want to fight this. No. Yes, sure, we could probably win, but... I don't want to risk it. So... Hi!
I'm here now!
Okay, I really need to... I keep forgetting to sort out my backdrop, so sorry about that, guys. We'll just pretend it's the scrapyard. Jetstream, hi. Heard you were...
Do you like our new base wallpaper?
Jetstream, what
Lovely.
brings you here? You didn't do something in Griffin Rock, did
Reasons.
you?
What? No? Yeah, who told you?
Well, the internet?
I always do things to Griffin Rock because I live there. What else am I...
Well, apparently Optimus Prime is organizing a space bridge trip here because of something that happened in Griffin Rock, and I was wondering if you knew anything about that.
Can you hear that distant bird noises? That's Retrowave shrieking.
As he also gets the message as he's trying to find the deep dark hole that, oh yes, Optimus Prime hears that something happened to Griffin Rock. He's heard it directly from the mayor. You wouldn't happen to know what happened in Griffin Rock.
And everything that happened in Griffin Rock has nothing to do with me. That's why I'm not hiding out in the scrapyard.
Oh, I just figured that you might know since you're usually in the know and you're so clever.
Oh, yes, I am, but no.
He's gonna try sneaky to try and get that information out of you.
Uh-oh.
He gets a +1. His sneaky is, fairly alright. So, 3, 4. He gets up to a 4 to try and just coerce that information out of you. You have to defend against this, or else you start blurting out something that you don't mean to.
No. I'm gonna use adorable innocence.
So you're gonna... Sorry, cute is not an approach. But you're using flashy.
Super duper kawaii stunt is.
Oh, frick. It is. You gonna use it?
Yep.
Of course you are. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Sorry, give me a sec to try and find. Boom! Adorable!
Woo!
But me, I did nothing. Nothing at all.
I'm adorable.
Okay, I believe you. I don't, but, you know, can't really get any... It looks like she's... God, how does she get her eyes so big?
I don't want to yell at her in case she gets mad, and then she'll start crying, and then I really...
And then she might fuse with that bear again. I heard stories. Okay, so you're not hiding out here, you just decided to pay me a visit.
Yeah.
Oh, well that was very nice of you.
I know, I'm just so considerate.
Yes, you are. That must be why you're the idol of Griffin Rock.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what
I
is it
thought
like?
I'd come here, help you take out Decepticons and stuff, or whatever it is you do these days.
We just do investigations of you know, Decepticon artifacts, the occasional Decepticon hunt. But, right now, I have to prepare the base for Optimus Prime's arrival.
Well,
Yeah, it's gonna be real boring. We're gonna have to do chores.
I don't have to do chores, I don't work for you.
Well, no, I am. I'm gonna have to do chores, so I can't entertain you. I'm sorry. I mean, if you help
Oh, what a
me...
shame. I guess I'm just gonna have to stay here and do whatever I want.
Well, you can't.
Well, yeah, I can.
It's not your place.
I don't care.
Do you expect a guest to do that at your home?
I don't have a home.
Yes, you do. Griffin Rock.
Do I?
You're their idol.
Not my home.
It's your home.
I don't care.
You have a responsibility
I
to
might be
those
an
people.
idol, that still doesn't make it my home.
Actually, it does. It means that you have a responsibility.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. What do you think it means to be an idol?
You know, have everybody worship the ground you walk upon.
No, it means being an
The skies you
example to
fly
the
in.
people. It
I
means...
don't want to be an example. I want to live.
Maybe you weren't cut out to be an idol then. I'm sorry,
What about all
but...
the idols on Earth where they walk around just because they go to different places doesn't mean it's suddenly their home.
No, but they have a responsibility to that place. A lot of the idols often have to, you know, set an example, teach children right from wrong, and just generally be a good person. What have you done that's been
You're
so
not
good?
exactly very good with media, are you?
She really wants to win this argument. Like,
She really
wow.
does. Okay, you tell me what it means to be an idol then.
Get everything you want, everybody be praising you, you know, sing and dance and look cute and stuff, and then more praising and free stuff.
That sounds very shallow.
I know, it's shallow being a star.
Being shallow is bad.
It is? Why?
I mean, do you have any friends? Do people actually like you for you, or do they just
Yes.
put up with you?
No, they love me.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
The GM just realizing, oh yeah, that's right, I'm dealing with a delusional person.
I think I'm coming down with severe irony poison.
Yeah, it's like Jetstream. Do you know
You're
what
an
it
awful
means?
person.
We Autobots.
You're gonna die alone one day. I hope you know that.
We Autobots. We Jetstream. We Cybertronians have a responsibility on this planet. We represent our race here. When humans learn about us, we're the ones they look to.
Why?
Because who else is there? You being an idol is a big deal. It's actually way bigger than you expect. Because when they find out in Griffin Rock that you're actually an alien, you're the person they're all gonna look to. You're the poster child for all Cybertronians. When the world finds out about us in full, you're the example that they base everything on. That's why you're important. The Decepticons actually hate that, because they're not gonna fear us. They're gonna like us. And that's why your job is so important. It's why you being an idol is so important. It's why Optimus Prime himself is coming to Griffin Rock to see you. Because your job is that important. And you think it's just getting free stuff and being cute? Do you not realize your destiny?
I have a destiny.
You represent all Cybertronians at this moment.
Why?
I don't know why you. But that's what you represent right now. Are you doing a good job of that?
Yeah?
Or is Griffin Rock on fire?
Who told you? I mean, no, it's not.
Jetstream. I'm friends with the rescue bots. As soon as I heard something was going down at Griffin Rock, I called up.
So, making sure it wasn't a Decepticon, right?
Well, depends on how you act, whether or not you're a Decepticon or not. Right now you're acting a lot like a Decepticon.
Oh.
You're running and hiding from your responsibility, and you're not even willing to acknowledge what your responsibilities are. Your greed turned your home into hell for a single night. Jetstream, do you know how important you are? Maybe it's about time you learn. Maybe it's about time for you to take responsibility. Like I had to. I nearly had got my entire team killed because I was too proud, too foolhardy, too stupid. And I grew from that experience. Jetstream, you can grow from this experience. Hey, just think about it. If you do the sorry act really well, they might give you more free stuff. If you're really sorry, not fake. Do you know what you did wrong?
Started a riot.
You need to take responsibility. And yes, people are not going to be nice to you over this. But you'll win them back, because you are Jetstream. So, do you know what you now must do?
Be a good girl. I'm Jetstream.
You have to go back to Griffin Rock. You have to apologize. You have to make amends and do whatever you need to do to fix this before Optimus Prime arrives.
So, okay.
And next time you come here, maybe I'll have a tea set out.
Yay!
And maybe a couple of midi-cons might join in.
Really? That sounds awesome.
I can't make promises, but I'm gonna try. But you have to keep your promise.
I will.
Go on.
Okay, but give hug first.
Okay. Hugs.
Yay! Hug, hug, hug.
As she flies off. Okay, guys, she's gone. Guys. Oh, sweet Solus Prime, you guys actually left. I thought they were hiding.
Right. Just for the record, I want you to know that it took an effort of will to remain silent as Bumblebee just channeled Optimus Prime like some kind of emotional judo master.
To be fair, that was actually very...
become the master.
That was actually very hard, because it's like, how do I appeal to Jetstream? How? How would Bumblebee deal with this? Oh, cripes.
Yeah, not easy.
You... Okay. So, Jetstream, you're gonna head back to Griffin Rock. Retrowave, have you found the deep dark hole?
Yes. I had placed it in a place that I know Jetstream would never, ever, ever go.
The boys' room?
No, I chucked it in the education center of the Rescue Bot Academy.
Oh, okay.
Just in a storage closet there, just whoop.
Yep.
She's never gonna look there.
Okay. Well, we'll go...
Done.
Well, right, you come out,
All right.
and Jetstream's there.
Okay, now for my regularly scheduled freak out once I realize crime is coming here to absolutely tear the scrap off of me. Oh, hey, Jetstream, there you are.
Hello, skis.
Hey, you were gone for a while.
Duh.
Right. Yeah, so
Jetstream,
Optimus
anything
Prime
you
is
wanna
coming.
say?
What?
Nothing. I mean, you know,
The GM
That
conscience on your shoulder is sitting there going, you did actually fire a laser at him. The very least you can say is...
jeez.
that-
Sorry, voice in my head.
Oy.
Huh?
I'm really sorry. For, you know, trying to kill you.
What? Huh? Are you apologizing?
Yeah, and, you know, if you didn't hear it, then, you know, that sucks for you.
Anyway, she has to
Yeah,
go off and
like-
apologize to the mayor as well.
Yeah.
What?
You have to make amends, Jetstream. That's not gonna be a simple say sorry to one person and it's all good. No, you have to say sorry to the
No.
mayor. You held a convention without the appropriate paperwork. You caused a massive riot. You caused property damage.
No, okay.
But, Retrowave, I do need
Yes?
to point out that you are Jetstream's caretaker. Basically, I'm giving you a fate point to want to help her make amends.
Oh, my favorite. All right, let's go.
Yep.
Hopefully she won't try to hug him and make him explode.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Sounds like an awesome idea. Let's Michael Bay his ass.
Let's not do that, Jetstream.
Where's Michael Bay his aft? No. No.
Alright. Look, I'm pretty sure he's back in his office by this point. The haze has mostly calmed down.
When I want a Michael Bay to scrap out of him.
Jetstream.
Michael
Okay,
Bay
I'm
doesn't
just
exist in
kidding.
this universe.
I don't care. That joke is funny.
It was kind of funny.
Yes, it was. Okay, well, you guys get to the mayor's office, and the secretary is sitting there going, you sure you want to be here?
Believe me, this is just a warm-up for the reaming that I'm gonna get. Jetstream,
Yes.
I'm not gonna say it. And he
Say
points
what?
to the receptionist.
Oh. Hello, Miss Receptionist person.
Hello? You're Jetstream, right?
Yeah, I need to talk to the mayor.
Okay. Sure, I'll see
Try
if
that
he's
one
available.
again.
No, what? Don't stop her. She's about to do it. Shush.
No, she's waiting patiently. For you to try
for
again.
What? For what?
Actually, I don't know
When you
Redway
want
what for.
when you want something from someone, you
Okay, you have to cut out there, Retrowave.
when you want something from someone, you have to say.
Oh!
right,
Oh! Okay, can we please go see the mayor?
Yay!
Or else I'll destroy you.
No.
Just kidding!
You caused a riot and $1 million worth of property damage. But okay, I'll see if the mayor's in. Yep.
Yay!
Yes, it's her. Well, given that I'm talking to you over speaker, it's very clear that you are actually in your office. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say you're on vacation. You don't pay me enough. He's in.
Coolness! Thank you.
So do we go to him because I don't want to break your office?
It's okay. Go in.
Okay then, let's go in. Retrowave just gets down on his knees and sort of.
No, it's
walks
actually a
through the
fairly big.
doors.
They're actually a fairly big office because they occasionally have to deal with the retrobots, the rescue bots going in.
No, that's cool. The Retrobot's awesome. He's practically their leader by this point.
Okay. The mayor is just rubbing his temple. It's like, so this is young Miss Jetstream and Radio Wave, Retrowave. That's right, Retrowave. I must thank you for the other night. Without you, that could have been very, very, very ugly.
Well, Mr. Mayor, and on behalf of the rescue bots, we very much am glad you are all right, and there's no casualties beyond a couple scuffs and bruises from last night. Especially given all that's what happened. There was a major malfunction on behalf of one of our rescue bots, and what turned out to be a great way of riling up the youths, inserting some passion and tourism in the town. Didn't quite go right because and he looks at Jetstream, overdid it. Jetstream,
Yeah!
what would you like to say to the mayor?
What can I say? What can I say except I'm sorry for destroying your
She's singing.
tiny town. I'm sorry, I'm
Jetstream,
sorry, I'm
Jetstream,
sorry,
Jetstream.
I killed them. But
Jetstream!
Yes?
Say it normally, no singing.
Oh, but I was, I worked really hard on this song.
I appreciate that, but you know it'd be better?
Yes?
A genuine apology.
That was genuine. It came straight from my heart, it did.
Please work with me.
Okie dokie. Mr. Mayor. I'm
Yeah.
super duper willy duper sorry. My actions was really bad. And I should have filled in the paperwork instead of using it as confetti. But, yes, I didn't have any help with the paperwork, and to be honest, I just wanted to party. And my party got a bit out of hand. I'm really sorry.
Okay, cool. That's great. I'm really glad that conversation. Thank you very much, Jetstream. Thank you, Mayor, for
Yes,
time out of
sure.
your very busy schedule. We should get going now before Jetstream says something else. I mean, there's a lot of work that the rescue bots need to do to help us uptown. Okay, bye.
Okay, there we go.
You said all that as if my apology was really bad.
No, the apology was good. I just wanted to make sure that we got out of here before before anything else happened.
There's a
Oh,
lot
okay.
to do. We're busy. Okay,
Very busy.
right. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward a bit and basically go, okay, guys, tomorrow Optimus Prime arrives. And, yeah. The rescue bots are...
Retrowave has already penned his will.
Yeah. The rescue bots do sit down with Jetstream and explain to her that her being the idol was actually a big deal because she's the one that's getting streamed online and being shown off as, you know, look how amazing these advanced robots are. Optimus Prime wants to make sure you're as positive an image as possible. And
Because
they're
I'm freaking adorable.
Yes. But
Yay!
after all this damage, there's no way they can cover this up.
Oh.
So,
Do you think I could probably shift my career in cybersecurity? Actually, after all that's happened, that's nearly impossible. I'd be lucky if I get to janitor after this. But still, I've got a lot of experience in constantly fighting Decepticons.
How about childcare? You can go straight into childcare and look after all the other kids that are at my orphanage.
My ability at childcare is exactly the reason. Job.
Heatwave's just sitting there going, the problem is this. I mean, you guys know Optimus Prime's project of eventually introducing Cybertronians to the world to stop us being hidden. And this,
Yeah, I know.
it's almost
I
as
broke everything.
You did. I mean, yeah, you showed it.
I mean,
Bad retro way.
this is
Bad.
almost as bad as. I'm not gonna say it's as bad as if Autocons were back, but it's very hard to think of a. Yeah.
I don't think I am cut out for this job.
Don't say that, you're doing fine.
Heatwave actually walks over to you, Retrowave puts a hand on your shoulder and is like, none of us are. But it's what we do in our greatest challenges that define us, not what we're built for.
Griffin Rock is on fire, and I just can't say anything to Jetstream that isn't going to make her go nuts. I don't know what to do anymore. I couldn't have prevented this. What am I supposed to do? Shoot Firebear out of a cannon?
I
Send them to Cybertron?
don't know. Well, I know this sounds daft, but Jetstream, why did you think it was a good idea to combine with Firebear?
Oh, because I was beating up a Decepticon, and then, you know, I forgot to uncombine, so I decided to sing some death metal and, you know, make a raid, because...
Wait,
I don't know,
what?
the idea of making a raid was, you know, kind of fun.
Yeah,
You
Firebear,
were attacked by a Decepticon?
Firebear
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
didn't I
distance
tell
is
you?
like,
Yeah.
yeah, the bat!
The bat?
Exactly. Yeah, the bat.
You were attacked by a Decepticon Hellbat?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind. He tears up his resume. That makes perfect sense now.
Seriously! Like, Firebear's in this, it's like, I literally said I was protecting her from a bat! Why don't
He
anyone
did.
listen to me?
I don't know, maybe it's because you're too evil for your own good.
Damn right!
Okay. Okay, that's enough out of you, young lady. Seriously, though, a Decepticon attacked you in the middle of Griffin Rock and wasn't setting the whole place on fire? No wonder
no.
Griffin Rock went crazy after that.
That was funny.
Well, okay.
Oh my...
When you talk to Jetstream and Firebear about the bat, it becomes very clear who they're talking about, because you're able to go through the archives and it's like, wait, that's Hellbat. That was Hellbat.
That's Hellbat.
The master of hypnotism.
The guy that hacked and nearly... The guy whose minion attacked me and nearly killed me.
Oh yeah, actually, sorry, GM forgot about that. I
And
forgot.
successfully killed Momofae.
My face just kind of sitting there going, yeah, I'm kind of alive still, so... yeah,
She got better.
I got better. So,
Okay.
yeah. The thing is, Hellbat is one of the Beastmaster Seekers, but basically what forms Leo Kaiser. But this is a weird thing. He's not actually part of their team, at least according to the records. So,
Wait a minute. Oh no. No, Nindrago was right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, think about it. Rescue Bot Base is attacked on the regular by Decepticons. It's practically an open door of assaults.
Ah.
Meanwhile, the Scrapyard has Bumblebee there. And the rest of the whole team.
You have people who specialize in taking out Decepticons.
So that means all we need to do is to just have Jetstream go to the Scrapyard to take the heat off and put the Idol project on ice. If we can't convince Optimus Prime that you'll be safe here.
Well, until the Decepticons are taken care of, right?
Yeah, until the Decepticons are taken care of, but we haven't exactly had a bang-up job about it. I am only just started to become an adult. And yeah, I would say that I'm at my full strength right now, but I'm just one Cybertronian 5. And plus more.
yeah. Well, I mean, Leo Kaiser alone is a threat. Then you have Kidiani, then you have any number of enemies that could turn up. I mean, Ice Bear and Firebear kind of sit there and go, yeah, even we don't know how many there are, and problem is some of our memories are locked behind our combined form. And we kind of don't like combining.
To be honest, maybe it's a good thing that Optimus Prime is coming.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's Optimus Prime and not Strong Arm. I'm not really sure how I'm going to be able to face my old boss.
Strong arm?
Wait, it was Strong Arm Prime, right?
Long Arm.
No,
Strong
no,
Arm
it's
is-
long
Long
arm.
Strong Arm is the female Autobot on Bumblebee's team.
Ah, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's kind of cute. And
Long Arm.
guys, I'm calling
She
them
is super cute.
I'm calling them Beast Force, not Breast Force. The Breast Force actually refers to their breastplates that are actually mini bots. Well, I'm sorry, it's called a breastplate, not a chest plate. And chest force sounds just as bad.
Breast is funny.
Yes, and the leader of the breast force, Overlord, has 2 breasts that pop off and become mini bots.
Please stop.
No, go on. Tell me
No.
more about the breast force.
Tell me more. No.
Well, one goes on top of the other.
Please stop.
Actually, no, I was sitting there going, actually, that would be interesting if Strong Arm was, like, Retrowave's boss, like, way, way back. That would actually be funny.
He's not that old. We still need to talk about Retrowave's backstory. I don't think anyone else knows.
I
Yeah.
love this one. I
It's
am
not-
Leo Kaiser. Fear my boobies.
No, it's fear my breast.
My mighty bosoms.
Breastplate.
Okay, anyway. Well, this is basically where we're going to leave the session because Optimus Prime is coming. You guys kind of need... Basically, next session is going to be the massive... We sit down and work out what the heck this campaign is going in because Grimrock's on fire. It could be more on fire. It's just on fire. The fire is starting to die down a bit, but... You know, what do we do?
Yes, what do we do?
Like, the fact is, and, you know, actually, you know, Heatwave actually kind of sits there and goes, well, there's also always the fact that, you know, maybe, and I don't want to say this, but I have to, because that's what it means to be a leader, maybe you guys shouldn't be in Griffin Rock anymore.
You're booting us out.
Not yet. But it's something we have to
You're
consider
thinking
as
about
well.
that.
Something we must
Well, it's only a matter
consider.
of time.
As said, it's something we must configure. Must consider.
Consider.
Yeah.
Well, you guys leaving Griffin Rock. But much rather that...
Makes sense to me.
Much rather we didn't have to come to that, but... We'll also see what Optimus Prime has to say.
As far as I considered, it was just a matter of time.
Meanwhile, Retrowave, you go, message. You know, Blaze come out, it's like, Retrowave, Long Arm Prime wants to talk to you.
What?
He called. Said that he wanted to talk to you, directly.
But... I blocked his number on Cloudy.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna sit and watch.
How long did it take him? Alright. Put him on.
Okay. Well, you get into the communication lounge and, you know, Firebear and all the others think it's a good idea not to be in the scene. As, yeah, Long Arm Prime, which I desperately need to get a picture of him. Actually, I need to get Optimus as well, but anyway, that will be next session. Retrowave. There
Let me
seems
guess,
to...
voice only?
Yeah, voice only. Am I coming through clearly?
I can't see you.
Well, I figured since my communications were blocked to your ship, that maybe you found your systems compromised, and so I seeked out alternative means of contacting you. And I figured, well, I do not know how secure these systems are, I might as well make sure my channel's encrypted. It means I'm limited in bandwidth, and I figured video was an unnecessary addition.
I would agree. By the way, I think you're a little bit uninformed. I'm communicating directly with another Prime.
Yes, Optimus. I have been made aware that you're currently in the middle of his pet project.
Something like that.
I tell him that he's wasting his time, but... We all know Prime. We all know Optimus.
With all due respect, Long Arm, that's none of your business.
Very true. I was merely speaking freely. What can you report to me as the status of Cloudy?
I can confirm that Cloudy landed on Earth after needing to perform emergency repairs. That concludes my report.
Why didn't you tell him anything about stuff?
Because technically it was part of my mission, and I'm just essentially complete.
Ah.
Okay. What of the discs, the training discs?
The training discs?
The porn?
Yeah. To be honest, I lost them.
Huh. Lost them in a way of
If you want, I...
securely destroyed? Or just lost in general?
Well, given that the... So, I kind of lost them, yeah.
Huh. Yeah, it's a
Sorry,
shame.
with all the work that I've had to do on... I just needed to... They must have lost somewhere in the shuffle.
Oh.
Okay, well, he's just being careful, and okay, he got a neg one of the dice. Retrowave, you're trying to be sneaky, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
You got neg two.
That's fine. I'm going to invoke Cunning Autobot Mechanic. And that's about all I can invoke. So that's a 4.
Okay, Jetstream, are you assisting him?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get up to a 5. Okay. He gets up to a 4, so he believes you. Just. It's like, huh. Yeah, I can't imagine with everything going on down at Griffin Rock. I heard it was on fire last I heard. But you know how some people... You know how some people exaggerate details. Retrowave,
well, I can certainly agree that...
Retrowave,
Sorry,
are you
go
on purpose avoiding casual chatter with me?
No, he loves you.
Well, as Jetstream says, I have no reason to be...
Sorry, you actually cut out there.
I'm trying to be as... Oh, no, that was just me thinking over.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I wanted to make sure that I respected your bandwidth, so I was only telling you things of importance. I apologize if I sound like...
That is understanding. Sorry, I just... As head of security on Cybertron, I deal with a lot of people who cut to the point, and I was kind of hoping to... Maybe you would be a little bit different. People... Bots can be quite dull when they're to the point.
Sorry, Long Arm. I guess my time on Earth has made me boring.
You're anything but. I have to say, your background reports are... The reports on your background are highly interesting.
I don't see how that's relevant, sir.
What's up with this background?
Well, see, I'm noticing that it looks like that part of your background may have been tampered with. Have a good day, Retrowave. And hangs up.
Wait, I want to know more! Oh, you son of a gun. So what was that about? Tell me about your past.
Okay. There's not a lot of story to tell. Now, while, yes, my background was tampered with, for once, it wasn't me that did the tampering. You see, I'm actually really, really old. Like, super old. You know how long the Decepticon Autobot conflict has been going on?
Uh-huh.
I am that old. Plus,
You're
my
forever
circum-
years old?
Well, the thing is that when I was a new protoform, I was just a sparkling. I was put into stasis, and I was only recently returned back online by the Autobots. But the Autobots didn't really want me to be known as someone that's like a bazillion years old. So they just tampered with my record, said that I was a lot newer than who I am.
No.
I don't... Look, from my times of remembering way back when, modern day Cybertron is as different now as Cybertron Earth, though. That's kind of why I like Earth. It feels different. Modern Cybertron isn't the same. It was born. It was a lot more peaceful. And now it's just constant fighting and war and chaos, and Earth just seems a whole lot more peaceful by comparison. That's why I'm called Retrowave.
Because you're retro.
You got it.
Okay, guys. Retrowave is technically chronologically old, but yeah, because of the suspended animation. Basically, he was placed in, before the war really took off, and was kind of amongst the last defrosted when the war ended. So, it was a good few years after the war ended that he finally got defrosted and told, hey, guess what? The war's been over for about 10 years. Welcome back.
What war?
You knew that things were heating up
What
between
war?
the Decepticons and the Autobots, but you didn't realize that it actually became a, few million years worth of war.
Oh. Oh. Oh no.
So, Retrowave, how does it feel to be Fry from Futurama? That's basically what you are.
Essentially, he is. Ever wonder why he gets deep into escapism?
Okay, so, yeah. But it does mean that, some of Retrowave's records are tampered with because, they kind of had to be, because of doesn't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Which basically means
Although
Retrowave and the GM needs to actually discuss his backstory a bit more to make sure that whatever the GM has planned isn't going to interfere or benefits from the backstory.
It's okay. For once, I really appreciate that you're being respectful about this, so thank you.
No problem.
Anyway, I guess we're gonna leave it there. A bit of a slow session, but we're
I
gonna
had
build
fun.
up. We're gonna build up to Optimus Prime showing up, and well, maybe Jetstream gets spanked. Maybe Jetstream and Retrowave get kicked out of Griffin Rock, or maybe they get promoted and become Primes.
Yay!
Okay, mate.
Personally, I'm hoping for that last one.
Knowing how the dice rolls sometimes, I'm just saying.
I'll become Retroist Prime.
The Prime of old.
Retroless.
I'm old. Oh no, I've turned into Cup.
Retrowave, you're Cup all along.
Ah, no. Optimus, help me.
I will, my old friend. And just puts a pillow over your face.
No, I'm not that old. Ah.
Okay.
That wouldn't kill him though, would it?
I don't know. I just wanted some
don't
dark
know.
humor.
You
Oh,
can
whatever.
stay and guard the base.
Huh. Retrowave, we fear that, maybe your advanced age is kind of getting to you. You thought Crazy Frog was an appropriate attack method.
No!
Look, it was here the moment she fused with a teddy bear! And then gained superpowers!
As a girl should.
Actually,
Alright, let's call it.
Nindrago? Oh, sorry, okay. Players to GM, any questions?
I have several, but we'll have to catch up later.
Okay. Okay, so audience to us, right. Why do we keep letting Firebear live, kill him off so he can never become an issue again? Okay. The problem is, if you kill Firebear, you kill Icebear. They are actually binary bonded. You kill one, the other one dies. They kind of have to complete each other. If
They
one
also have a right to live, even if they kind of are, like, badly behaved. By that logic, like, why don't we throw Jetstream in jail? It's kind of what she does.
Yeah, and she might actually enjoy it. Think about it. She'd just get out her squeaky hammer or a little tin cup and just keep banging them against the bars, making all the different noises and that.
Yes.
I'm not saying that I couldn't invent a specific jail for Jetstream. I'm just saying...
Is
like,
it just gonna be one of those little playpens?
it's something like that.
No.
But look,
We live stream it 24/7.
Okay, now let's see. Because if we kill Firebear, we won't have Empress Jetstream. Yes, that as well. Right. Do Protector bots exist as Rescue Bot Elites? Actually, scrap. That's a really cool idea, actually.
I don't even know what that means.
The Protector bots, they were, Gen 1 Transformer combiners. They were, things like, police cars, ambulances. I think there was a fire truck involved. But they combined together to form, Defensor.
Ooh, actually,
Okay.
if the Protector bots aren't, like, elite rescue bots, I would say that they would be the founders of the rescue bots.
Actually, yeah, I would lean more towards that they were basically the idea that started the rescue bots. Are the Silverhawks based off the cartoon of the same name? Yes, finally, someone found out. Someone worked it out.
Silverhawks is such a goofy show.
It really is,
Yeah.
but you have to admit the designs of the Silverhawks themselves was kind of cool.
No, they're not. They're so stupid.
Nah.
Okay,
So stupid.
Steelheart was kind of cool. Actually, no, seriously, if you
Until
get to any episode that involves Steelheart and Steelheart alone, and what's his name, Stargazer, the crotchety old man, those episodes are good. Like, there's one episode where Stargazer actually has to hold off all the bad guys by himself at the base while his robot parts are failing. And it's actually a really good, suspenseful episode.
Basically, if anyone who wants to know what Silverhawks, just imagine the Silver Surfers, but also Power Rangers. That's basically it.
And then, throw in a shit ton of Goofy.
There's so much Goofy.
Yeah.
They fire with their armpits. Their armpits.
No, shoulders. But yeah.
Close enough.
Are Momofe wings causing lag? No, actually, I encoded them a certain way when I did the GIF, so that it would be as low bitrate as possible. What can I
How
get?
suspicious is Retrowave about his Xbox on a scale of 1 to 10? There is no scale that can measure Retrowave's suspicion about Long Arm.
If Bumpy knows about the Decepticons on Griffin Rock, why isn't he there to sniff them out? The problem is, okay, so far the Decepticons haven't actually gone into Griffin Rock except for 2 times. One was to basically kidnap Emma, and the other time, well, is the most recent Hellbat. The reason why they're not sniffing it out yet is because all the other Decepticons aren't stupid enough to go into Optimus Prime's pet project. It's like when your mother puts something very fragile on the shelf and says, "Don't touch it." Then, you're like, "Yeah, I could touch it," but then I'd bring down the fury of my mother. All the Decepticons are like, "Yes, we could touch this tiny town that's full of Autobots that are unarmed." The problem is Optimus Prime would be after us. We ain't that dumb. So, yeah. So far, there hasn't been a, quote-unquote major attack, but yeah, now we're getting to the point where the B team has to start getting involved. There's no way around it. The more balls?
How come you never...
Morocco?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Trying to read through real quick. Sorry. Sol, go ahead.
Retrowave, how come you never used your techno laser gun? He doesn't have a techno laser gun. Retrowave has a whole bunch of concussion cannons, which just shoot sonic beams. Well, sonic waves. So close enough. Did I use your idea again? No, dude. I had that idea from, way back when. Although I certainly used the Optimus Prime one, and it was a good one. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, I'm getting really
Can Retrowave read out
suspicious.
his will? Can Retrowave read out his will? Yes. I dedicate all of my life and personal funds to creating a foundation called Teaching Jetstream Manners. It's a foundation whose entire charter is to teach Jetstream how to say please and thank you.
I'm back. I returned. I did it. I'm done. Hello.
She's back, apparently.
Did I miss the ending?
No,
I
you didn't miss anything.
Yay!
Okay. Dustbringer. Am I getting really suspicious about Long Arm? I wonder if he's anything like the animated one. You do have to remember, this is my own canon, and as you guys have found out, I occasionally like screwing with expectations. Like, when you saw, Monotron, Monica, the Cybertronian, how many of you were suspicious of her? But it turned out she was the good guy after all. It was the Optimus Prime stand-in who was the bad guy. I like screwing with expectations, so this is my way of saying, yes, these other canons, this is my canon. I can decide to change things around on the spot. It's my way of making sure that players don't metagame too hard, but also messing around with the metagame. Because, if I throw in an enemy called, I don't know, Mega Stab Killtron, you guys are going to obviously suspect that he's a bad guy. So if he just turns out to be really good at, cutting up meat at a butcher's shop, it's like, yeah, I like subverting some expectations. Because it's a good way of manipulating players into having a certain reaction, and then, it's just fun messing around with people's expectations sometimes. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying I'm doing this with Long Arm, I'm also not saying I'm not doing this with Long Arm.
So basically, we don't know.
I will say this, Retrowave has completely good reasons not to trust Long Arm, but to be fair, he also has very good reasons not to trust anyone, especially Jetstream.
Yes.
Will Jetstream learn anything of a lesson, or will she succumb towards a Autocon heritage? Probably not. Well, she'll probably learn something from this. It really was an excuse to be able to sit down in canon and have someone go, look, Jetstream, you're an idol. This is important! and have Jetstream actually go, oh yeah, that's right, this is actually important. Aw, cripes, I actually have to pay attention. Yes, you can have your point back.
Yay! Oh, wait, you're talking to him. Oh.
Yeah. And, nah.
I have a point too?
No, well, you have 5 points, which probably means you start off your next session with 5 points.
Yes, she does.
Okay. And no, I'm calling the Leo Kaiser team the Beast Force because they're all animal-based. It makes more sense and it sounds cooler. Calling them the Breast Force is kind of a... I get what the Japanese were going for, the whole breastplate thing, the fact they all have mini-bots that become their breastplates. But Beast Force sounds cooler. And no, Jetstream is not a hobo.
You're a hobo. Other people that assume me of being the hobo and not only hobos
but
themselves.
Kill Bison's name is based on bison, which is a type of animal.
Yes.
Anyway.
I swear in Drago you have like the crispest, most advanced scrap posting.
Yeah. Alright, let's leave on this lovely image of Jetstream raging out against the man. I'm sorry, I'm proud of this. This took me 2 hours to make.
It's really good, but it's also a reminder of we are not good at this.
Yeah, I do need to start putting my stuff up on DeviantArt and that, because I might actually have this as a wallpaper for a while. I still am using Anonymous as my wallpaper.
Meh.
Might have to switch.
Clickbait?
It's Anonymous. Clickbait is the sentient web browser. I swear, I'm going to create an enemy called Clickbait just so you stop calling her Clickbait.
Okay then. I will call them Clickbait the Second.
Dragons!
Dragons!
Beware of the dragon!
Elysian album? Yeah, sure.
Beware
Anyway,
of the dragons!
let's
Sorry.
hit closing. So, Jetstream, you ready to say your closing lines?
I'm ready.
And boom.
Like and subscribe for more content
And remember, controlling the web, she controls the world.
Yeah, she said that. Also, I'm saying that. She controls the web and the world.
Can you guys stop? For crying out loud, this is my moment! And transmission! Jax!